So this is the little Gemini bakery from the inside, where I got my sandwich for lunch yesterday and where I'm getting breakfast now. So good, I had to come back. And that is happy ending ordering. Shuttle will be picking us up in just a few minutes. Anyway, onward and upward. My town stay was spectacular. I really like it here. It's so cute and the food was so good. Is so good. Alrighty, until later. See these little, I didn't know what they were, but they resembled to me flower petals, but I didn't know what they were. And I see them in little piles like this all over the trail. Here's this must be like a restaurant because they're all here, right? And I thought there was some kind of flower or whatever the birds must eat and, whatever, they take the seeds or something out of it. But then I see this, these little pine cones. They're very sappy, very, very sappy. Just picking one up one day, I got sap all over me. But I witnessed a chipmunk running across the trail with one in his mouth. And I said, that's what it is. So that is chipmunk breakfast. Anyway, I thought it was the cutest little thing. I'm like, now I know. But he was so cute, like, you're not taking my pine cone. I said, oh, buddy, I am not interested in your pine cone. Go have at it. Anyway, I am on Bald Plate Trail, heading to Bald Plate Mountain. There are three. Little Bald Plate, I think an east, a north. Anyway, I think I read three. Anyway, that is what I am climbing now. And I was told, oh gosh, I'm sorry. Gosh, I am just showing you the ground. How boring. I was told that the climb is not so bad, but the descent is very, very steep. Well, I have a brand new food resupply on my back right now. So it's much heavier than it was yesterday. And I am taking it slow. I looked to see where my destination is. It's a brook. Supposedly has some campsites. But the water source was not recommended. Apparently there's construction nearby and it's just like yucked up the water source. So they said to get water beforehand, and there's a stream. I think it's less than a half a mile. So my goal today is to carry the water to that water source and get water at the water source and pitch my tent at the brook. It was only like a 10 mile. I'm going, the landing spot is a 1941.4, which, what was 10.3? If I'm feeling it, which I'm starting to question that because of this new resupply on my back. When you've got, my pack is 19 now without food or water. I've got 2 full bottles because I have been warned again. The water in Maine is even more scarce than New Hampshire. Every single water stop, I was told to drink as much as I can and fill up my bottles. Okay? So I will always have water. But with the water and the food, I'm somewhere near, I gotta be 30 pounds, if not really close to that. I gotta tell you, climbing with that on your back is hard work and slow moving. But anyway, we're getting it done. But I had this plan. Do you remember when I said, oh, I used 12 miles conservatively? Yeah, well, today's 10. And honestly, another thing I'm seeing looking ahead on the map in Maine, there are not a lot of places to stop. I think it's even less than you know, I was having trouble in New Hampshire. So, anyway, I did put like, I don't know, maybe it was a couple miles further if I'm feeling good. But, you know, I'm not going to know that till I'm there. So we'll see. But for now, I think I'm going to be doing the 10.3. I mean, if I want to push, maybe I push after I eat a couple days of food. Lighten my pack a bit. All right. That's it for now. See if there's any summit on Bald Plate or any of them. I'm not sure. I didn't read anything about it. Okie dokie. Okay, so I just checked. I am standing on the summit of Bald Plate West Peak. This is Bald Plate East Peak, and I would guess that there is Little Bald Plate. So, yeah. And it's only, they're telling me on the map, 1.5 miles. Just looks so far away. But I guess not. But it does look big. All right, here we go. God, there's a million flies up here. Okay, let's get moving so they'll leave me alone. And here is the summit of Bald Plate Mountain East Peak. Wasn't as bad, really. Let's see, I made it in 45 minutes. Of course, I think it was only 1/2 mile away. Or I don't honestly remember. I take that back. Gosh, I never know. Let's see. Does it say Bald Peak West? Okay, so it was 1 mile. It was 1 mile, 45 minutes and 1 mile. It was a lot. It was a lot of just climbing a rock face, if you can believe it. Yeah. It's funny, the mountains in the distance they must be hidden behind clouds. Yeah, because they're kind of faded in the background. But anyway, all right, now that I've spun around twice, don't get me dizzy. All right, on to Bald Plate or Little Bald Plate. Let's see, does it say? No. Okay, but it's that way. All right, here we go. And here is the summit of Little Bald Plate. I'm headed this way. Let's see, there's the cairn, so I'm headed this way. Not really sure where I'm going next. Probably that mountain. Why not? All right, here we go. It's so pretty. So here is my cute little tent site. It is truly the cutest little spot. So here's me, right? And then over here is the brook. And it's got plenty of water. And the water's fine. I hauled water. And it's fine. But I only hauled it like 0.7, so it was fine, even though it was uphill. But it's super cute. And then, you aren't going to believe this, Strider and Mothra, also known as Jeremiah and Lauren, who I met in Georgia at that wicked storm. That it was the worst rainstorm that we've been a part of, that I've experienced on trail. And we were squeezing people into our shelter. We were like, anybody who wants to be in this shelter, we'll make room. And that's when I met them. I probably saw them maybe 2 days later and then haven't seen them until today. And Jeremiah recognized me. See, I knew them as Jeremiah and Lauren, but now they are Strider and Mothra. And then Jupiter shows up, Sunshine shows up, Boardwalk showed up, LaFoot showed up. It is like a true reunion out here. Anyway, so they are setting up their tents. And also 2 section hikers. I haven't met one of them, but one is a ultramarathoner and an Ironman. So pretty cool is that. And her name is Kelly, and her trail name is Mobile. Yeah. But anyway, there's where Strider and Mothra, aka Jeremiah and Lauren, set up. I mean, this is so cute, and the road is like right there. And because there's been road construction, there's a porta potty right at the road. Woo woo. Okay. All right. Well, I think I will give it. I'm hoping I can. Oh yeah. See. Oh, there's my laundry. I had to do some laundry. I'm hoping I can do a quick review. Wasn't really that eventful. I could probably do it right now. As a matter of fact, why don't I just do it right now? You won't be looking at me, but no, I'll do it separately, and then I'll probably talk about tomorrow, whatever. Okay. All right. Until a few minutes from now. Okay.